previous session, if you just look into the content what we discussed regarding permutations, it's all about numbers. We started with 3-digit number, then 4-digit number, 5-digit number, divisible by 4, with repetition, without repetition, lot of different questions we solved. In fact, we went to the extent where sum of all 5-digit numbers formed. Okay, previously, initially we started how many 5-digit numbers can be formed using the given digits. Then we end up in the previous session with sum of all those digits which are formed as well. Now we are moving for the permutations itself. It's not only about the numbers. There are cases like, okay, there are 5 boys and 6 girls. Boys and girls sit together. No two boys sit together. All boys together. Or boys and girls sit alternatively. There are a lot of situations. It's still in permutations we need to discuss. Then we need to go for circular permutation, invertible circular permutation, then combinations. Right. So still we are in permutations only. Now see this question. They given the data 4 persons are to be seated in a row or should not be seated at the second position from the left end of the row. The number of distinct seating arrangements. When they mention arrangements, you can think about permutations because combinations only selection, permutations is selection and arrangement. Arrangements is there only in permutation, not in combination. So you can think about permutations, right? So here 4 persons, they given one condition. Like we have a 4-digit number, it should be even number. A 4-digit number which is divisible by 4 like that. Here there are 4 people. We need to arrange those 4 people in a row. But there is a condition, right? Okay, the R should not be seated second position from the left end of the row. See, in reasoning, there is a concept called seating arrangements. Okay, row arrangement and circular arrangement. In a row, we need to sit a people, or we have to arrange them in a circular. In fact, in permutations also, permutation means linear permutation. There is one more thing called circular permutations, arranging people in a circle. It's actually related to a concept which is in reasoning, row arrangement and circular arrangement. There have 5 people, you need to arrange them in a circle as per the question inputs, and we have 5 to 6 people, we need to arrange them in a row. They are facing north like that. We have a questions in reasoning, topic name seating arrangements or data arrangements. The same application can be done here. This is actually row arrangement only. 4 people need to be arranged in a row with a condition that R should not be seated at the second position from the left end of the row. What's your answer? Anyone solve? Anyone done with this question? 4 people, you need to arrange them in a row. If there is no condition, 4 people to be arranged is 4p4, 4 factorial 24 is the answer. If there is no condition, okay, we discussed already n people, how many ways to arrange is n factorial, npn, which is equal to n factorial. That's the previous class discussion, already done with that. Now we have 4 people, but there is a condition added. We cannot apply 4p4 directly here. So 4 people, there is a condition given. So to satisfy that, first, okay, we have to satisfy the condition. There are 4 places, R cannot occupy this place. Means R is having how many chances? 3 chances. R can be placed in 3 ways. It can be this place, or it can be this place, or it can be this place. Leftmost or rightmost are in the one of the middle place. Okay. And what about remaining 3 people? Yeah, R you occupied one of the place, fine. For remaining 3 people, there is no condition. 3 places will be available. Let us say I put R in the leftmost place. Still, how many places are available? 3 places. How many people are there? 3 people. 3 places, 3 people means 3p3. 3 factorial. So 3 into 3p3 means 3 factorial, which is 6. 3 into 6 is nothing but equal to 18. Option B. Sometimes they make you 2 conditions. Here only one condition is there. R should not be at the second position. They make you one more position, one more condition. R and S cannot be together. They can add that condition also. They may add some more conditions. Here only one condition. First, I am satisfying that condition. R cannot be second place from the left end. Okay. Then R can take 3 places. What about remaining 3? So there is no condition. 3 places available. Okay, 3 people available. It's 3p3. We need to select those 3 people and arrange. Select and arrange is what permutations is all about. 3p3, 3 factorial. We got totally 18. Right, see the next question. This is not related to numbers. We're done with 5-digit number, 4-digit number, 6-digit number, 7-digit number, all those stuff. Repetition, without repetition, all different conditions. Still, we can learn a lot by solving more and more questions in those area. Now, let's see about the next one. They may give related to words as well. So, this is the question related to words. How many words with or without meaning can be formed using all letters of the word equation, using each letters exactly once? Now they're given a word equation and they're asking about how many words can be formed with or without meaning. If it is with meaning, it will comes under verbal. In English, they'll discuss with meaning, that word is meaningful or not, we need to check. But here, with or without meaning, I need to use all the letters, all letters to be used. Only once, repetition is not allowed. And this is not related to the question, but I want to discuss the specialty of the word equation. Equation, all letters are different, and the word with all vowels. Equation specialty is that you can see all vowels are available and no repetition. And there is one more word, if I am not wrong, Ethiopia. There also you have all vowels without any repetition. Equation, these two words have all vowels involved, and the two letters without any repetition as well. Ethiopia, it seems like all vowels involved. And fine, okay, now what's your job here is, we have how many letters? We have to use all the letters, right? So how many letters are available? 8 letters. So fine. And repetition allowed? Is it repetition allowed? Repetition not allowed, and they said you have to use all the letters. And see, keep this point in your mind. Next question, if they don't mention also, you consider you have to take all letters. Some questions they are mentioning, some questions they are not mentioning. Okay, if they given some word, you form so and so means you should consider all. Okay, letters should be taken. All letters should be taken in the given word. If they mention only 4 letters means okay. If not, we have to take all the letters. 8 letters, 8 places, 8p8, 8 factorial, which is 40,320. 6 factorial is 720, 5 factorial 120, 7 factorial is 5040, 8 factorial is 40,320. Equation we have to take. If suppose repetition allowed, what should be your answer if repetition is allowed? Is it possible to use all the letters? No. If repetition is allowed, I have 8 slots. If repetition allowed, all letters cannot be used. They said you have to use all the letters. Okay, when you have 8 slots, taking all letters is not possible if repetition is allowed. Okay, then they'll change the conditions. But for this question, they said okay, all letters to be used, fine, and repetition not allowed. In fact, so 8p8, 8 factorial, 40,320 should be your answer. Question related to words. And they make you next question like, see here there is no condition I can say, how many words with or without meaning formed, okay. Next what I can tell you, yeah, I need a word which is starting with a vowel. Can anyone say for this question, if I add that condition, what should be your answer? Starting with a vowel. How many words with or without meaning can be formed using all the letters of the word equation, starting with a vowel. Next, ending with a consonant. Next, starting with a vowel and ending with consonant both. Like that, we can create questions. Now, my question is, how many words with or without meaning can be formed using all letters of the word equation exactly once, starting with a vowel? Then what should be your answer? Yes? 5 into 7 factorial. Because first slot vowel. How many vowels are available here? 5 vowels. So 5 into. Then 7 places, 7 letters. Okay, first letter should be vowel. Fill the condition first. Right. If suppose they said starting with a vowel and ending with a consonant. If my question is start with vowel and end with consonant. Start with vowel and end with consonant. Then using all the letters of the word equation, we have 8 slots. So here 5 ways because vowels are all 5 whatever it is available, and here only 3 ways. QT and 3 ways. So here 5, here 3. Between this is 6 factorial. There is no condition. 2 letters are gone. One for starting, one at the end. Then still 6 letters available. There is no condition for those 6 letters. Okay, I can go ahead. Maybe next time middle letter should be a vowel. They may be. When it is 7-letter word, 7 letter means middle will be one place. Middle should be a vowel. Middle letter should be a consonant. Like that, they can ask the questions. Our next question may be all vowels together. How many words can be formed? All consonants should be together. How many words can be formed? That's what, okay, there are different set of questions. Please try to understand the question. And if you got any new idea, please ask and we'll go ahead with those type of questions as well. When you see the question, that is what required, my dear friend. It's not about only solving that question. I understand. No. You need to create new question when you see the existing one. Then you have a better life. Your career path will be in a growing stage. It's not about, okay, what is my boss is given my certain task, I did that task, I completed. No. You should extend, you should think something different. What else can be done to improve the product? When you do these things, this question, okay, what is the other ways of asking when you think? Definitely when you join in any company, some task is given for you, you may think the better way of doing the task. You ask what are the job they given, you are doing that, and extra what best we can do improvements in that. You may think in that direction, right? So that's what, don't complete say this question completed, I am 100% done, I am super duper. Okay, but create new questions, then definitely you have a good growth. Not only in this subject, I am telling you, any subject. Okay, you are jump in that subject. If you are climbing, then create new questions, sir. Simple. You create new questions, then automatically, okay, you will improve your knowledge. If you want to create new questions, you should have a idea, good conceptual idea already. Right. So now this question, as just now mentioned, together they can go ahead. How many words can be made using all the letters of the word helicopter so that the vowels come together? And one more update here is, okay, vowels come together. There is letters repetition also happening. E is repeated 2 times. How many words can be made by default with or without meaning only? How many words with or without meaning can be made using all the letters of the word helicopter so that the vowels come together? So here all vowels must be together. We should consider as a one unit. Before that, okay, how many letters in the helicopter? 10 letters, but there is a repetition, right? So vowels I am putting separately. Okay, consonants are 6, vowels are 4 with repetition. Okay. See, they said vowels together means we should consider them as a one unit. They are one unit. Okay, here 6 units are there, 6 letters, 6 units. So 6 plus 1, total 7 units are there. So, sir, why you taken one unit? They are together, they are like a gang, one batch. Like your project, in project there are 4 people, they are like a batch. So they are like one unit. They should always go. Those 4 people only go wherever they go. Those 4 people will be at together. One unit. Okay, I'm taking like one unit. So 7 units. How many ways 7 units can be arranged is 7 factorial. Now what about vowels is there are 4 vowels. 4 factorial internally arranged. So why 4 factorial is E I O E. I can start with I. It can be I O E, or it can be I O O I E O. So there are a lot of ways we can arrange. 4 factorial divided by 2 factorial. Why divided by 2 factorial? E's are repeated. In those 4 letters, E is there twice. So why this 2 factorial is there are 2 E's repeated. Sir, in consonants, if anything is repeated, that's what. Will you tell me one word? We'll discuss related to that as well. But in this question now, we have total. We'll discuss one more word, then I'll check how you people are doing the question. And here they said vowels are together. We pick all the vowels. We take as a one unit. Remaining all are different units. So total 7 units, 7 factorial ways into 4 factorial because vowels are 4. If all are same letters, I don't know what to do. But there are different letters. So 4 letters are there, 4 factorial divided by 2 factorial because among them E's are repeated. Now let me check your knowledge. Same question, vowels together. You do it for the word engineer. What should be your answer, please? Same question, vowels together. How many words can be formed using all the letters of the word engineer with vowels come together? Using all letters of the word. When I say the word all letters of the word should be used, means repetition is not allowed. Means this letters only I have to pick. Engineer, all letters should be used. Vowels come together. Vowels come together. So what are the consonants here? N is repeated twice, but fine. So G and R. Consonants are 4. Vowels are 4. Total 8 letters. Okay. Now I said question is vowels together. Vowels should be taken together. Then what you should consider all vowels as? All vowels as 1 unit. Here consonants how many? 4 units. Okay. So 4 plus 1 total 5 units. We can arrange in 5 factorial ways. Vowels are how many letters are there in vowels? 4 letters. 4 factorial divided by 3 factorial. This 3 factorial because 3 E's are there. There is one more 2 factorial in denominator because of 2 N's. N's are repeated twice. See among these 5 units now, 4 plus 1 5 units, and in that 5 units N is repeated 2 times because of the 2 factorial extra. You just see the scenario. Now without using pen and paper, by seeing the question, if consonants are together, what should be your answer? If consonants are together, what should be your answer, please? No need of pen and paper. See the question. Same question, consonants together. 5 factorial into 4 factorial divided by 3 fact. Same answer only will come. Why, sir? Because vowels and consonants both are 4 and 4 only. Whereas previous question here consonants together means. In this question, consonants together, your answer will change. Let me know consonants together, what should be your answer here? Yes? Is it 7 factorial? No. All consonants has 1 unit, vowels 4, total 5 units, 5 factorial divided by, okay, 5 factorial anyhow, divided by 2 factorial because vowels 2 are repeated, into 6 consonants, 6 factorial ways. If consonants are together for the same question, 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial, divided by 2 factorial because E's are repeated 2 times, multiply with 6 factorial because of 6 consonants, 6 factorial ways they can arrange. That's what you have to understand. Take some new word and try. Okay, now this is separately we did. Vowels together, consonants together separately. Some questions they ask both. Vowels together, consonants together, both. And if they use the word, yeah, how many words can be formed using the letters of the word helicopter, where consonants should be together and vowels should be together. Then what should be your answer? Both together means all vowels 1 unit, all consonants 1 unit. 2 factorial. Okay. Multiplied by vowels are 4 factorial divided by 2 factorial. Consonants are 6 factorial. That's it. I know, okay, out of 200 people here, hardly 100 may understand what I discussed just now. Okay, because I didn't written on screen, so that's what you need to connect the things. Don't expect everything on paper. You need to do that continuation task. So this is vowels together. Next we discuss vowels together for some other word. Now I'm asking for consonants together, and question may be both. They'll ask. Okay, you need to go for that level. Okay, you need to extend, keep extending the question. Don't stop with the question what we discuss. So you take some new word and try whether it is correct or not. Post in the group. Okay, you form some question. Okay, you post your answer at. Let us your friends take the challenge. Let them do. Fine. So if there is any mistake, we'll interrupt and we'll just correct you people. So that's what we're expecting in your groups also. It's not only one way we are posting some data every day, this company, that company. You people also need to be active and try to post some questions, learn. Let others also make sure you people let others also learn something. Now this question, how many three-letter word can be found by the letters of the word? Equation, if repetition of the letters is allowed. In previous session, we discussed repetition allowed, repetition not allowed, both. Now, repetition is allowed. How many three-letter words can be found by letters of the word equation if repetition of letters is allowed? We said in the permutations introduction, when repetition is there, permutation combination is not applicable. NPR, NCR we cannot apply when repetition is there. We discussed in previous session, we taken a lot of examples and we know that many people blindly they'll go with 8P3, 8C3 like that. But keep in mind when repetition is there, permutations and combinations not applied directly. NPR, NCR is not coming to picture. The concept will help you. See, 3 slots are there, right? Equation, how many letters? Equation, how many letters are available? 8 letters are available. Repetition allowed. First slot can be filled with 8 chances. I can take E, I can take Q, I can take T. 8 chances are there. Second letter also 8 chances. Third one also it's 8 cube. It's not 8P3, 8C3, 8 cube. 8 cube is the answer. How many 3-letter word can be formed using the letters of the word equation if repetition of the letters is allowed? Okay, whenever repetition they mention, don't go for NPR, NCR related stuff. You can ignore it. It should be A power N format. And to confuse you, they given 3 power 8 also. Will you understand this question? Now I want to check your knowledge, how many of you understand this question or not, with some other related question. Are you clear with this? Now, you went to take an exam. Okay, 10 questions are there in exam. Each question 4 options. How many ways you are going to attempt it? My question is complete. You have to take a test with 10 questions. Each question 4 options. How many ways you are going to attempt the test? We have to take a test MCQ, multiple choice question. Only one correct answer is there. Okay, each question have 4 options. You have to take an exam which is 10 questions. How many ways a student can attempt 10 questions, a test with 10 questions, each question 4 options. Each question 4 options. Now with all your common sense and thinking, let me know how many ways a student can attempt a test with 10 questions and each question having 4 options. Yes, sir? Yeah? 10P4. Okay? Any other answers? Anybody got 40? 40, 10 into 4, 40. Okay. See, first thing you need to get question in your mind is repetition allowed or not? In question whether I mentioned repetition allowed? Repetition or nothing mentioned. Then what I said, nature of the question. Previous class also, I said in permutations, when you don't know repetition allowed or not, go for the nature of the question. Means let's practically think. Yeah, you went for exam for 10 questions. First question option A given, let us say. Second question option B, you are marked. Third question option C. Fourth question option D. Fifth question, yeah, repetition. You are going. So nature of the question is repetition. If there is no condition, first question you take an option A. Second question option A not marked. There is no condition, right? Second question also option A may be correct. So repetition allowed. Right. So that's what. When not mention the question, go with the nature of the question. Go to the situation, understand, and then apply. Okay, repetition allowed. So right. Now, first question: how many ways you can attempt? 4 ways. You can go with A option, B option, C option. Second question, 4 ways. So like that, 10 questions. 4 power 10 is the answer. It's actually previous question only. Application to the previous question. Here they given repetition allowed, all those stuff. Here I have not mentioned anything. If it is true or false question, what should be your answer? Question given in CTS company. True or false, 10 questions are there. How many ways you people are going to attempt it? 2 power 10. When it is true or false, we have only 2 choices. Okay, that's what. Please try to understand the nature of the question. Don't prefix your mind repetition allowed. Don't prefix your mind repetition not allowed. Don't fix it until unless they are given in the question. Don't fix it. Okay, then see the question, understand, and apply. If it is suppose people know, suppose I want to arrange 6 people. I have 6 people. I need to arrange those 6 people. Means you should understand repetition not allowed. So question not mentioned also. Yeah, people cannot repeat, right? 6 people are there. I'm taking one place. Again, you cannot pull me out and arrange in another place. No. If it is letters, okay, letters repetition, numbers repetition, okay, people repetition is not possible. That's what you have to see the question, understand. Sir, you said in the today's class one question, 4 people or 3 people, 3 places. Why you taken 3p3 or 3 factorial? Because people. If it is letters, I think this is the question. Today we discuss. See here we have 3 slots. We have 3 people. Then why can't 3 power 3, sir? Why 3p3? 3 power 3 if repetition is allowed. But here 3 people, persons. I cannot sit this person P. P cannot take all the 3 places. He can occupy one chair only. He cannot sit at a time all 3 chairs. Right? So that's what nature you have to understand. Whether I mention the question or not, by nature you can see that. Here also I didn't mention anything. Repetition allowed, repetition not allowed is not given in the question. So you please keep in mind nature of question in your thought process. Okay, you have to understand then apply. By default, don't fix anything. Now what about this question? This is what 6 boys and 4 girls. No 2 girls are together. Next to no 2 boys are together. And please understand carefully how many ways 6 boys and 4 girls can be seated in a row. No 2 girls are together. When I given this question, no, one of your friend came, or maybe your senior came to me and asked, sir, 2 girls not together, okay. Can I arrange 3 girls together, sir? Or boss, when there is 3 girls, automatically 2 girls are together, right? Meaning girls are not together. Don't think that 2 girls not together, 3 girls together, okay, sir. No. No 2 girls together means girls are not together. Please understand that. When 3 girls are there, automatically 2 girls together is happening, right? Means girls are not together is the meaning. 6 boys and 4 girls, girls should not be together. That's what the question. How many ways you can do it? Next, boys cannot be together. Next, girls together, boy or only boys together, or boys and girls alternatively. And some people again have a wrong perception. No 2 girls together, boys and girls alternate, both are not same questions. Boys and girls alternate is a different question. No two girls together is a different question. Why, sir? Listen, alternate means boys together not allowed, girls together not allowed. Here only which is not allowed? Girls together not allowed, boys together is okay, no problem. So have the difference. When question is regarding alternate, alternate means boys together not allowed, girls together not allowed. Here only girls together is not allowed. Now first thing, when they said about no two girls are together, you should arrange the boys first. Okay, the other people are boys, arrange the boys first. How many boys are there? 6 boys. How many ways to arrange? 6 factorial. That's what we discussed in previous class. When you have n people, how many ways to arrange is n factorial ways. npn. 6 places, 6 boys, 6 places. 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into you got 6 factorial. Okay, boys done. Now I'm giving you one practical situation. Yeah, B2, B3 or B1. No need of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in order. We can put it randomly anyway. So 6 boys. Let us say they arrange like this. 6 boys are like this. Okay. 6 factorial completed. 6 factorial means 720. Among that one way is this. There are 720 ways. I shown only one way. Okay. Sir, why can't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Okay, you can do. But when I write like that, no, you people don't think about there is other chances and all. That's why I given in a different style here. Now, girls are not together means girls can put in any of these places. How many places are there? 7 slots. Among these 7 slots, arrange 4 girls. That's what option 1A. Or else better. Okay, 6 factorial. I hope you understand, right? What is 6 factorial? Hope you understand. Now, how many girls are there? 4 girls. First girl have 7 chances. She can take any of those 7 places. 7. Right. Suppose that girl is occupied this place. Then how many chances is there for second girl? 6 chances. Let us say that girl occupied this place. Then still 5 chances for third girl. Then only one girl is left over. Let us say that one girl, how many slots are there? 4 slots. Let that girl is occupied this place. This 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 is nothing but 7p4. 6 factorial into 7p4 is your option A. Right. Now listen, girls are not together. B2, B3 are together. Boys together is okay. B2, B3 is there any person between? Nobody is between B2 and B3. They are together. Yeah, boys together, no problem. Girls should not be together. That's why first I am arranging boys. I am inserting girls in between the boys so that girls will not be together. So boys arranged 6 boys, 6 factorial ways in a linear row wise. They said clearly in the question in a row. When you have 6 people, 7 places are there. When you have 5 people, 6 places will be there in a row. But in circle, that's what we are going to discuss. Same question in circular arrangement. When you have 6 people, we'll get 6 places only in circle. Because this right hand and left hand both will be joined. So we have only 6 places available when it is circle. 6 persons, 6 places only available. But in linear, 6 persons, 7 places will be available. 7 slots. This is what? 1, 2, 3, 4 and all. So 7 slots, 4 girls can be inserted. 7p4. Right? So RL 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 is also same. Now, I want to just check whether you understand that question or not. 7 girls, 5 boys. Boys not together. How many ways can be done? 7 girls, 5 boys. Boys not together. How many ways? First, whom to arrange? Girls. 7 factorial ways. When there are 7 girls, 8 slots will be available. I need to answer. That's it. Completed. Question completed. 7 factorial into 8p5. You have to question yourself why 8 sir, why 5 sir, what is the 7 factor? You should understand properly. Where you have to create some new questions with some new data, then you have to try. But good surprise thing, if suppose in the same question, if I ask girls not together, then what should be answer? Girls not together. Answer is 0. 0. Why, sir? First, if you girls not together, whom to arrange? Boys. 5 boys? 5 boys, how many ways? 5 factorial ways. Then how many slots will be there? 6 slots, 6 seats are there. I need to arrange 7 girls is not possible. There is no term called 6p7. There is nothing exists like that. In NPR or NCR, n should be greater than or equal to r. When I have 6 seats, I need to ask 7 girls to sit in that 6 seats. Not possible. One chair for one girl, not possible. That's why it's 0. Whenever there is a 2 gap, listen, when there is a 2 gap or more than that, greater than or equal to 2 gap between the people, here who is highest? Girls. Girls are not together is not possible. When gap is greater than or equal to 2 and girls are more, no two girls together is not possible. In previous question, 6 boys and 4 girls, gap is greater than or equal to 2. Now no two boys together is not possible. 0. In this question, if I ask, no two boys together, not possible. Because girls, 4 factorial ways, 5 slots, 6 boys, no chance, 0. So understand the things. They may ask you no two boys together, no two girls together, what it might be. So if it is boys, arrange the girls first. Right. I'm telling you practically what is the issue. Or you can go with formula problem also, formula way. NPR, N should be greater than or equal to R. If it is 6p7 not possible means 0. There are 0 ways. Don't say option cannot be determined, not there. If answer 0 is there, okay. 0 means not possible. That's what you are saying. Don't expect the word not possible, cannot be determined in the options. If option 0 is there, okay, you consider it. 0 means it's not possible, only meaning. We cannot arrange them. Now entering into alternate. 5 boys and 5 girls. How many ways boys and girls can occupy alternate positions? This is alternate. Alternate means boys not together, girls not together. Among 10 students, having 5 boys and 5 girls, boys and girls occupy alternate positions. Option B. Okay. It's correct. Option B is correct. So alternate, keep in mind these two conditions. No boys together, no two boys together, and no two girls together. And no two girls together. Girls should not be together, boys should not be together. Right. See, in alternate, there are two chances. I can arrange first boy, then girl. Okay, or else the other way is first girl, then boy. That is why your friend given the answer into two because of that. I can, yeah, alternate. There is no condition. My should be start with boy only. You can start with girl also. Girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, or boy and girl like that. So, two ways of doing. 5 boys and 5 girls, alternate question. Right, so there are two ways as just now we discussed. So boy and girl, starting with boy, starting with girl. Right. So if I want to start with boy, I have to arrange boys. How many boys are there? How many boys? 5 boys, how many ways? 5 factorial. When I want to start with girls, I have to arrange girls. Girls can be arranged in 5 factorial ways. Right. Now, 5 factorial 5 factorial means 120. Among those 120, we'll see one case here. It can be B1, B5, 4, 3, 2. I'm wantedly giving in a different order. You can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 also. Now listen, sir, in previous question, when I have 5 boys, 6 places I taken. When I arrange 6 boys, I said 7 places are there, 4 girls to be occupied, 7 P4 like that we taken. To recall, here 5 boys, then I taken 6 places, 4 girls, 6 P4. In this question, after that we have 7 girls and 5 boys, 7 girls, 7 factorial, 8 places we taken 8 P5. But here, listen, you may also argue with me, sir, when you have 5 boys, why can't you take the before slot? This one before, I can't take this one before because starting with girl, second one is there. Before this I taken means it should be starting with girl. I taken second one separately, right? Second one is starting with girl. If I take this slot, why I am not taking 6 slots? That's what I am explaining. Previous question I taken 5 boys means 6 slots I taken. Now I am not taking this slot. So understand why that is not considered. If I take that before slot, means starting with girl. Starting with girl, we are doing separately. So 5 slots, how many girls are there? 5 girls, so 5p5 means 5 factorial. So 5 factorial into 5 factorial. Next here also girls. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here also I am not taking before slot because again that will iterate the duplication. 5 boys, 5 slots, 5p5, 5 factorial into 5 factorial. Listen, I can start with boy or start with girl. Because of the word or, we have to add these two answers. 5 factorial into 5 factorial plus 5 factorial, 5 factorial, 2 into, because of that we got. We should add, I can start with boy or I can start with girl. Starting with boy, answer is 5 factorial into 5 factorial. Starting with girl, because of the word or we are adding. So totally it is 2 into 5 factorial into 5 factorial. But many will do mistake in the next question. First, are you clear with this question? 5 boys and 5 girls. Okay, how many ways we can arrange them in an alternative? Okay, we got 2 into 5 factorial into 5 factorial. Fine, so I hope you understand this question, but I'm waiting for you people to answer this question. 6 boys and 5 girls are there. 6 boys and 5 girls. Now alternate, I want 5 girls. I want answer for alternate. 6 boys and 5 girls. Alternate. How many ways you can arrange 6 boys and 5 girls in alternate position? 6 boys and 5 girls. How many ways you people can arrange them in alternate? We have one update. We have something to learn this question. Previous question easy because boys and girls both are equal count. And here we don't get 2 into. Here boys are more, girls are more. Which one is more? Means you have only one possibility starting with boy only. Starting with girl not possible. You try, you will get 0 ways. Starting with girl, you will get 0. I'll let you know why. Okay, here answer is 6 factorial into 5 factorial, that's it. 6 factorial into 5 factorial is the answer because only possibility starting with boy. How many boys are there? 6 boys means how many ways to arrange? 6 factorial. Now, so can I take 7 slots or that's what we need to decide. Now, boys 6 factorial, okay, into. So as like previous question, I am taking some random numbers. One of the 6 factorial ways. There are many ways to do. So this is one among that. As the starting with boy I taken, okay, I have only, listen, there is very important thing here. Everyone please look into this. So 3, 4, 5, listen. I'm not taking this last slot. I'm not taking the last slot. Sir, 6 boys, then 6 slots required, sir. Why you are not taking the 6th slot? I want boys and girls. If suppose, listen, this is what adaptability. If I take this last slot, how many girls are there? 5 girls. Let us say that 5 girls are arranged in these slots. B6 and B4 boys are together. Alternate means boys not together, girls not together. So I have to take 5 girls means 5 slots only. Don't take this last slot. That's what you need to understand. First you have to question yourself why you are not taking the slots. The reason is this. When I take that last slot, somewhere boys will be together. Our primary condition for alternate, boys not together, girls not together. To make it happen, I am not taking that slot. Now here, 5 girls there. No problem. Boy, girl, alternate again, boy and girl, boy. No problem. If 2 girls are there or 2 boys are there, consistently there is an issue. Boy and girl, boy and girl, boy and girl, boy. Alternate only. Now why can't we do it starting with girls? If we start with girl, what will happen? Yes, starting with girls, starting with girls, we have how many girls? 5 girls, 5 factorial. Let us say this is one of the arrangement. Right. Now I cannot take before slot, before G1 can we take? No, because if I take before G1, it will be like starting with boy. We already did that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slots I have to arrange. 6 boys, not possible. That's why 0 for starting with girl, starting with boy only possible. Sir, how can I understand that in the question? Very simple. If question both numbers are same, starting with boy, starting with girl, both are possible. If count is more, which is more, that only possible. If girls are more, let us say this question, 7 girls and 6 boys, then your answer should be 7 factorial into 6 factorial. This is for alternate, sorry, that also I need to mention. In alternate case, 7 girls and 6 boys, we can go with 7 factorial into 6 factorial. First arrange girls, 7 girls, 7 factorial. We have 7 slots but take 6 only. Leave that last one. Okay, so 7 factorial into 6 factorial for alternate. Starting with boy not possible. This is starting with girl only. Now my question, 6 boys and 4 girls. 6 boys and 4 girls alternate. 6 boys and 4 girls alternate. 6 factorial into, okay, 6 boys and 4 girls alternate. Not possible because when it is 6 boys and 4 girls, no 2 girls together is not possible. No 2 boys together is not possible. Alternate means boys should be not together, girls not together required. When count is greater than or equal to 2, alternate 0. 6 boys and 4 girls, 0, not possible. When both are equal, that's what I'll just give you the idea in next slide. When both are equal, when both are not same, that with what difference? With one difference only maximum allowed. If two difference are greater than or equal to 2, put it as 0. Alternate not possible. Now people are confusing. Sir, you said no 2 boys together, no 2 girls together. Now alternate, all confusing, sir. We'll take one slide. For each example, We'll go for no two boys together. What is the answer? No two girls together. What is the answer? Alternate. What is the answer? We'll write in that way so that we'll get some clarity. Right. Now, my first question is 5 boys, 5 girls, and I have 3 columns. First one, no two boys together. Next one, no two girls together. Next one, alternate. Now, what's the answer for first one? Boys are not together. First, whom to arrange now? When boys are not together, you have to arrange. You have to arrange girls. Girls can be arranged in 5 factorial. When it is 5 people, 6 slots will be available. 5 boys, 6p, 5. No two girls together, also same thing. First, boys should be arranged 5 factorial, 6 slots will be available, 6p, 5. If it is alternate, 2 into 5 factorial into 5 factorial. Now at least you may get some clarity regarding what is the difference. Next one, 7 boys and 6 girls. Now no two boys together. No two boys together means whom to arrange first? Girls. How many girls? 6 girls can have arranged in 6 factorial. 7 slots will be there. 7 boys possible. 7p7, 7 factorial. 7 boys and 6 girls. No two boys together means first we need to arrange the girls. Girls can be arranged in 6 factorial ways. Then 7 slots are there, 7 boys, 7p7, 7 factorial. Now what about no two girls together? Yes. First whom to arrange? 7 factorial. When 7 boys are there, 8 slots and we need to arrange 6 girls into that. Now for alternate, only one difference means 7 factorial into 6 factorial. One difference means directly we can write. Now 7 girls, 5 boys, all 3 answers please. 7 girls and 5 boys. No two boys together, no two girls together, alternate. All 3 questions. 7 girls and 5 boys. So first whom to arrange? Girls can be arranged in 7 factorial, 8 slots, 8p, 5. This is 0, this is 0. Why no two girls together is 0 is when you arrange 5 boys, 5 factorial, 6 slots only available. But I need to arrange 7 girls in 6 slots, not possible. When both are possible, then only alternate is possible, dear. Alternate means no two boys together and no two girls together. One among this is not possible means then automatically alternate not possible. Six boys, 4 girls. With that we'll close. 6 boys and 4 girls. 6 boys, 4 girls. 6 boys and 4 girls. Yes. 0. Last one 0. This one 6 factorial into 7p. When there is a gap of greater than or equal to 2, here girls are more, girls together is not possible. Girls not together is not possible. When gap is greater than or equal to 2, boys are more, boys not together is not possible. And when gap is greater than or equal to 2, obviously alternate is 0. Any question gap greater than or equal to 2, alternate you can put directly 0. So you may get some idea with this example considering all the differences. Right. So maximum related to permutations, still few questions is there. Maximum things we are done. We started with n digit number with repetition, without repetition, lot of conditions, even number, odd number, divisible by 4. Okay, and we went into a word is given, vowels together, consonants together, starting with a vowel, ending with a vowel stuff. Now boys and girls, boys not together, girls not together, alternate, all this idea, right? Now we are going for circular permutation. Permutations done. See, so far what you people learned, you can cross check. So far you people any question you arranged in a row only, it's row permutations done so far. It's like, as I mentioned, in seating arrangements, there is a row arrangement. We have to arrange the people in a row. That's what we discussed so far. Now, circular permutation is circular arrangement. You need to put the people in a circle. And many people may know some formula, but don't know the exact reason. You may know the reason that may not be correct also. Some people say when there is n people, how many ways to arrange in circular permutation? In permutations, n people, 5 people can be arranged in how many ways? Previously, 5 boys, how many ways you arranged? 5 factorial. When there is n people, n factorial permutation, circular permutation, n minus 1 factorial. Why that minus 1? Many will say simple reason, this and that and tie up, sir. That's why minus 1, but that's not the correct reason. For a blame excuse, people will give that simple example like 1 factorial, okay, here n minus 1 because for easy going, they'll say this and that and connected, so minus 1. No, that's not the reason. Now you'll see the reality why that n minus 1 factorial. Why? See, you may know, okay, fine, good, well and good. You said for n factorial, n minus 1 factorial, okay. But in permutations, NPR means, then in circular permutation, what should be used? NPR divided by R. In permutations, if you use NPR, in circular permutation, NPR divided by R. Reason is same for both things actually. As you know, the first reason, wrong reason actually, that is, don't say n minus 1 factorial because this person that n connected not for that purpose. I'll show you one simple example. In permutations, means row permutation I'm writing. Row arrangement or row permutation. When I have 3 people, how many ways to arrange? 3 people A, B, C. How many ways to arrange? 3 factorial, nothing but 6. What is that 6? A, B, C. I want that things. A, C, B, B, C, A, B, A, C, C, A, B, C, B, A. 6. Okay. Now, see the stuff in the question. The reason you will get understand very clearly now. Okay. Divided by how many how many people are you are going to arrange is the reason actually. Divided by n. Divided by n because I am arranging n people. Wait. Now, okay, these 6 arrangements, right? Now, how many circles are required? You see, first I am creating a circle like this. Okay, A here, B here, C here. Now, in this circle, when I start at A, clockwise or anti-clockwise fix only one thing. I am going only in clockwise. When I start at A, it is A, B, C, right? When I start from here, go clockwise. What is that? A, B, C. When I start at B, when I start at C, C, A, B, 3 arrangements are mapped into one arrangement divided by 3. Here 3 arrangements A, B, C, B, C, A, C, A, B. All those 3 is shown in 3 linear arrangements are mapped into one circular arrangement divided by 3. The reason is same. In permutation NPN, in circular permutation NPN divided by N. NPN means n factorial. N factorial divided by n. N factorial can be written as n into n minus 1 factorial divided by n. This is the reason. The same reason, if it is NPR, here NPR divided by R. They divided by n, here divided by R. In permutations, if we use NPR, in circular permutation, you should use NPR divided by R in the same situation. This is the reason. Okay, three linear arrangements are now. Sir, what is the other one, sir? Sir, you shown only three. What about remaining three, sir? Take one more circle. Go clockwise only, no problem. But now I am taking A, here C, here B. Now go clockwise. Start at A. What will be the scenario? If I start at A, if I start at C, CBA. If I start at B, BAC. Remaining three also completed. Total six linear arrangements are mapped into two. Total six. Mapped into two circular arrangements. All six are completed. So 6 mapped into 2 divided by 3. 6 to 2 or 3 to 1 divided by 3. So when you have n people or when you are arranging n people divided by n. Here I am arranging r people. What is NPR meaning? Read it. What is actually NPR? You have to select r people out of n and then arrange r people. I am arranging r people, that's why divided by r. How to read NPN? Select n people out of n and arrange n people. I am arranging n people, that's why divided by n. Here I am selecting r people and then arranging r people, so divided by r. This is circular permutation, but there is one more vertical, invertible circular permutation. We'll see that also. But are you getting the clarity regarding this? Sir, you given only one example. I'll show you one more. Just have a glance. This is regarding four people. Four people in circular. When I start at A, B, C, D. When I start at B, B, C, D, A. When I start at C, when I start at D, A, B, C. Four linear arrangements are mapped into one circle divided by 4. When it is n people, divide by n. When it is 3 people, divide by 3. When it is 4 people, divided by 4. That is what the reason. Here you see, divided by 4. 4 linear arrangements are mapped into one circular arrangement divided by 4. That is what the reason n minus 1 factorial came. Right? It's not about first and last are connected. That's for your assumption purpose. Maybe connect, okay, but it will fail in other cases. That's what. Okay, your reason should be strong and it should be valid for all the time. Right. Now, one more vertical to be focused is invertible circular permutation. What is that, sir? It's possible invertible circular permutation is there. Okay, when you see the things in clockwise and anti-clockwise, it should look same. It's a circular arrangement, closed arrangement only. But when you look into clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction, it should must be same. The examples, best example is your chain necklace. Any necklace you see, it's a symmetric. From the hook point, you see this side, left side, one big stone. Right side also they'll put same big stone. Then small stone, then small stone. Then there is some design left side, there is some design on the right side. Necklace will be designed the same thing. It's a circle only, right? It's a closed one or not? Necklace is a closed one and it's a symmetric. And similarly, garland also. In garland, left side yellow color flower top, right side yellow color, then white, then again they'll put white. Right, so two best examples for invertible circular permutation is garland and necklace. Invertible circular permutation, when you can think about is when you are consider, okay, the example I'm clearly saying, clockwise and anti-clockwise, if you look, it should look same. So that's what I'm just showing you. If I go from clockwise, this is anti-clockwise, or from clockwise, think same. So first two white color, then red color, then white, then red, symmetric as it is maintained. Here, okay, rings, here chain, then there is some design, Right side, water design, left side, same design, symmetric. When it is symmetric, means clockwise and anti-clockwise both look same, and it's a circular, then it comes under invertible circular permutation. Then what is the extra thing, sir? We should divide by 2. If it is n factorial or npn in permutation, I'll show you. I'll give the outline and I'll give the example why divide by 2 also. Don't worry. I'll give the idea why divide by 2 as well. I'll give the justification. If it is NPN in circular permutation, NPN in this one, NPN divided by 2, an extra 2 will be there. This is NPR here, NPR divided by here, NPR divided by 2R. Why extra divided by 2 is, see, the example necklace and garland, now you can take it into your hand and you can flip it. You can take into your hand and you can flip. If you can flip remaining arrangements also, I'll show this example. Yeah, above arrangement is what? A, B, C. If suppose that is people, I cannot take the people into my hand, I cannot flip it. If it is, let us say it's a garland. A is one flower, B is one flower, C is one flower. Or B and C are similar flowers. Then I can take it into my hand, I can flip. Then the second one will come. First one flipping, second one will come. A, C, B. Then that extra one is Y waste. That's why they do divide by 2. Else I'll show that example here. Yeah, this flipping you can see. When you flip, see this is x1, x3, x2. When I flip, what will happen? X1 here, x2 came here. See, if you are able to take the things into your hand and if you are able to flip in that, yeah, garland I can take into my hand, I can flip it. Necklace I can take into my hand, I can flip it. So in these cases, this other arrangement also will be covered in first one, flipping one. That's why that to avoid the duplicate, they are doing divided by 2. This can be done, yeah, flipping also can be considered. So 2 ways covered here only. So extra divided by 2 will come. Only for these cases, garland and necklace is the best example. Any new example also, but condition is similar, it should be a closed one. And clockwise and anti-clockwise it should be same and you should be able to take it and flip. Don't say if it is 6 people, you cannot take that 6 people into your hands and you cannot flip them. Right? So that conditions you consider. Very rarely they are giving those cases regarding invertible circular permutation, but as we are in the discussion, we need to move forward. We are covering that part as well. So this is the outline. Permutation, circular permutation, invertible circular permutation. Now whatever you learned, boys and girls not together, all those cases now I am putting in circular permutation as well. Let us see how many of you can handle those questions. We'll go for the questions now. And there's definitely some updates in the question. You can learn some new points. First 2 to 3 questions are very basic. Then we'll go for next level questions. Yeah. First question is very simple. In how many ways 20 persons be seated round a table if there are 9 chairs? Yeah, 20 persons, 9 chairs. What's your answer? 20 P9 divided by 9. See, means you have to, that's a round table. Already we discussed NPR divided by R. NPR first of all because among 20 people you need to select 9 people and you have to arrange them in the chairs. Among 20 persons only 9 persons can be occupied. Those 9 chairs. So first among 20 select 9 people and arrange those 9 people in the chairs. 20 P9 as it is a round table. Okay, circular one. So we have extra divided by 9. Next question. 11 different beads can be arranged to form a necklace. How many ways? 11 different beads. Necklace means by default it's a round. Circular one. Circular, not a circle, it's a round one. Closed one. Answer option 11 different beads be arranged to form a necklace. 10 factorial divided by 2 n minus 1 factorial divided by 2 is the thing. Or npn divided by 2n. Circular, invertible circular permutation. Previous one circular permutation, this example is invertible circular permutation. Now, let me see how many of you can solve this question. There is a meeting of 20 delegates that is to be held in a hotel. In how many ways these delegates can be seated along a round table if three particular delegates always sit together? They have to be together, three people. Now, how many ways you can arrange them? Round table they clearly mention. There is a meeting of 20 delegates that is to be held in a hotel. In how many ways these delegates can be seated along a round table? If three particular delegates always sit. Options are given. Option A. Okay. Remaining check once. Option A is correct. So in this question, out of 20 delegates, 3 delegates are together. Let us say A, B, C. These 3 people are together. Still, there are 17 delegates. Right. So, delegates, sorry. So, we have 3 units here. Here, 17. Total, we can say among these 3 as together, we should consider as 1 unit. Those 3 are together. We're taking like 1 unit. Total 18 units. In circle, 18 units can be arranged in this is round table, right? 17 factorial. 18 units can be arranged in 17 factorial. One good learning point here, many people will do mistake. Internal arrangements don't apply again and again. Only one time you have to divide by R or divide by N. Don't do it again and again. Internal arrangement, yeah, those 3 people internally can be arranged in 3 factorial. Don't again write it for 2 factorial. Already one time you did that. Already n minus 1 you applied. 18 units, you taken only 17 factorial, that round effect is completed. Now internal arrangement, these 3 people, okay, can be arranged in 3 factorial ways. Those ABC, it can be ABC, ACB, BAC, BCA, CAB, CBA. They can be arranged in 3 factorial internally. Don't apply 2 factorial for that. Internal arrangements don't disturb. Once that circle form, don't disturb the internal arrangement. I'll check that point in next question. This question I'm again and again repeating. Internal arrangement don't apply again. N minus 1 factorial or NPN divided by N or NPR divided by R don't apply again and again. That effect is closed. Here you did that. Now you solved in today's session no two girls together. Let me see in circular table how you can solve this. 10 boys and 5 girls, round table, no two girls sit together. So what's the answer? No two girls together means first whom to arrange? Boys. Boys can be arranged in 9 factorial ways. Circle, right? Okay, in circle, when you have 10 people, how many places will be created? 10 only will be there. 10p5. Don't divide by 5 again. Already circle formed, internal arrangement. No need to do NPR divide by. Already this effect is happened. 10 boys, we did it 9 factorial. Sir, why 10p5? I'll give you a very simple example. When you have four boys, let's say this is for boy 1. I'm giving only example for 4. You can think about for 10. Now, how many gaps are there? Slots are there? Slot 1, slot 2, slot 3. 4 slots only available. When you have 10 boys, in circular arrangement, 10 slots only available. In linear arrangement, 10 boys in line means okay, then we have 11 slots. But here we have only 4 slots are available. So that's what, okay, when you have 10 boys, 10p. Okay, 10p5. Why that 5? Among the 10 slots, 5 girls should be selected and arranged there. Right? So again, don't divide by 5. That mistake, don't try to repeat. No need of divide by 5. One time that effect is applied, internal arrangements do permutation only, no need of circular permutation for internal things. Internally, this girls should be arranged in that gaps. Now, almost last question regarding circular permutation, given in gate exam as well. This question: three husband-wife pairs are to be seated at a circular table that has 6 identical chairs. So, 6 people, 6 chairs, but there is husband-wife pairs are there. Seating arrangements are defined only by the relative position of the people. How many seating arrangements are possible such that every husband sits next to his wife? Sits next to his wife. Mandatory condition. The answer is B, option B. 4 is the answer. Okay. Remaining 3 husband wife pairs. So 3 pairs. H1W1, H2W2, H3W3 like that. 16. 16 is the correct answer. 16. See, they said husband and wife should be sit next to them. So this is one unit. First pair, second pair, they should be next to each other. They should be together. In fact, husband and wife, the pair, respective pair should be together. This is one unit. This is also one unit. This is also one unit. We have 3 units. We have to arrange that in a circle. How many ways 3 units can be arranged? In circle. 2 factorial. 3, A, B, C. You can consider this is A, this is B, this is C. Okay, 2 factorial. Now, internal arrangement. This effect is completed. The round table effect completed. Now, internally, husband and wife, H, W or WH. Okay, first pair, 2 ways, second pair, 2 ways, third pair, 2 ways. Total 2, 4, 4, 6. This is H1, W1. Husband, wife or wife and husband. Yeah, they should be next to each other. They didn't mention who is left, who is right. They are together. It can be AB or BA. Here H3, W3 like that. So they can W3, S3. Internally they can arrange in 2 ways. So 16 is the answer. 16. Question given in GATE exam. This question what we discussed. In GATE, most of the questions are a bit concept oriented. Yeah, they given good question here. Many people in hurry simply they'll take 6 factorial, 6 factorial means 720. See, the options all are relevant, you know. Why 720, sir? Three husband pays means total 6 people. If we don't see the word round table, 6 people, 6 factorial is 720 is one of the option. If we see round table and have a half knowledge, 6 people, how many ways in round table? 5 factorial, 120 people may apply. That's also there. But question is not 6 people in that they given a condition. Husband and wife should be next to each other. So that condition also we need to consider. They don't give any condition. Okay, 6 people in the circular table, 5 factorial 120. In linear 6 people, 6 factorial 720. All options are bit relevant. Right. Now we'll go for combinations. Permutation, circular permutation, invertible circular permutation completed. Now combinations. Combinations only selection. Permutations be difficult. Selection and arrangement. Here only selection. Combinations is only for selection or choosing. But there are a lot of good applications, my dear friends. And there is no arrangement. Keep in mind, when there is a word called arrangement and all, we don't apply combinations. There is no arrangement. Arrangement is not there. In combinations, arrangement will not come into picture. No arrangement. If any question saying about arrangement, then ignore about combination there. Right. Okay. It's only arrangement is not required. Arrangement or order. Ordering also not required. No order. Particular order is not required. Ordering is not important. Okay. Then you can think about combinations. Let us say I'll tell you one example. How many number of straight lines can be formed using 10 points? We have 10 points. How many straight lines can be formed? In that case, we are applying combinations 10C2 because for straight line, how many points is sufficient? 2 points sufficient. Right. Now listen, if you have 10 points, I'm just telling you why order is not important when you have to apply. There are a lot of applications. How many number of diagonals? That also we already discussed in previous class. How many number of rectangles? How many number of parallelograms? How many number of diagonals in a polygon? How many number of triangles? There are a lot of applications. How many number of diagonals in a polygon? How many number of straight lines? These combinations will help you. Number of handshakes. Handshakes we can apply. How many number of matches? Team selection. Selection only related to selection. If a team is there, where to select them? Or there are a lot of applications like this. Here, okay, why straight line? I can apply this one. Listen, it's simple logic. I said here there is no ordering or no arrangement going to be considered. Suppose I am drawing a line from A to B, or I am drawing a line from B to A. Is it different? A to B drawing a line or B to A, is it different? A to B or B to A? Same. So ordering is not important. That is why combination I can apply. If A to B are drawing a line, that's a different line for seeing. From B to you draw something, that's a different one for seeing. Then it's a permutation. In permutation, A, B, B, A different. Two people, two factorial. A, B, B, A, that's what you write. But here, okay, in combinations, it's only one thing. When you have two people, you need to select two, 2C2, it will be one. You have to understand where to apply combination, where you should not apply. Simple logic, when there is arrangement or ordering to be considered, no combinations. Arrangement or ordering is the no combinations, ignore combinations in those cases. These are all the applications of combination. And in previous class, we discussed clearly how to do calculations as well. How we got the formula also we discussed. We developed a formula for NPR, we developed a formula for NCR, and we discussed this relationship. And what is NC1? NC1. In NC3, n into 3 terms in numerator divided by 3 factorial. If it is NC2, 2 terms in numerator divided by 2 factor. NC naught 1. Practical meaning of NC naught means N people attended for interview. You are selecting 0 people. You are sending all them out. That's only one way. 10 people attended for interview. 10C0. 10C naught. Means out of 10 people you selected 0 people. Means you rejected all people. That's one way. NC naught is one. That's the practical thing. We given mathematically in previous class also. In fact, we discussed this point as well in previous session itself. What is NCN? NCN 1. 10 people attended for interview. I'm selecting all the 10 people. It's only one way. 10 people came, I have to select all 10 people. It's only one way for me. There is no other chance. Whomsoever came, all 10 people I need to select. Meaning, practical meaning, you just try to understand. And we discussed one important point for calculations. 13C11 can be taken as 13C11 in this method, what will happen? 13 into 12 into 11, so on 11 terms divided by 11 factorial, I have to write. That will take more time. But what is equivalent to that? 13C2. Because out of 13 people selecting 11 people, instead out of 13 people select 2 people and reject them. I want 11 people I know out of this 13. I'll see who is the worst 2 people, I'll send them out. That's easy. Time saving process. Instead of selecting 11 people or best people among those 13, I want 11 people I'm already decided out of this 13. Okay, then I'll see the 2 worst guys, I'll send them out. So 13C2 is easy. Calculation wise 13C2 is 13 into 12 divided by 2 factorials divided by 2. Easy for calculation. So, and we discussed that also. Selecting R people out of N is equal to rejecting remaining people out of N. Okay, that also we discussed in previous class and we shared the video link as well. Okay, you go through it and complete if anybody is not attending for that. Now I am going for the direct application point of view. So first question, selecting 7 people is equal to rejecting 5 people, then total should be what? 12. Total must be 12. Selecting 7 people is equal to rejecting 5 people, means total should be equal to 12. Out of 12 I am selecting 7, means okay, rejecting remaining people both, so n should be equal to 12. I am not discussing in the formula method. If you want formula method, formula is NCR equal to NC n minus R. Adding these two, you should get n value. R selecting equal to rejecting, selecting plus rejecting equal to total. Total must be equal to how many selected or how many rejected. Plus rejected. Just we are applying the knowledge what you learned in the basics. The introduction, how you got formula entire we discussed in previous session. Now what about this one now? That basics bit extended. 18CR equal to 18CR plus 2, find RC5. $56 is correct. 18CR equal to 18CR plus 2, find RC5. Here adding these two should give 18. We understand R equal to 8 here. Now 8C5 you need to calculate. Easy is writing 8C3. 8C5 can be taken as 8C3. 8C3 means write 3 terms in numerator divided by 3 factorial. 3 factorial means 6. 6, 6 get cancelled. 8 into 7 is 56. That calculations you need to perform a bit fast. Majority of the companies, in fact, except TCS and GATE exam, no calculator allowed in remaining companies. Calculations we need to be bit strong. Now, for the same data, we're given 5 different questions. So everyone try these 5 questions. Later we'll discuss. 10 boys and 8 girls. How many ways you can select one student, one boy and one girl student, 2 boys and one girl? How many ways to select 2 students, at least one girl? While selecting 3 students, we have 5 different stuff data related to the same question. 10 boys and 8 girls. Everyone try this. What's the first one answer? 18. So total number of students are 18 students. We need to select one student. 18 is the answer. Next one, 80. 10 into 8. And means multiplication. One boy, okay, 10C1. 10C1 is nothing but n. Okay, and one girl, out of 8 girls, one. So 10 into 8, multiplication. Right, so then third question, 60. Okay, so first one, we have 18 students. So clearly we need one student from them. So 18C1, nothing but 18. Second question is one boy and one girl. So 10C1 into 8C1, which is 10 into 8, 80. Third one, 10C2, 87. 10C2 is nothing but 45 into 8, which is 360. Fourth one, 2 students means out of 18, 2 students. 18 into 17 divided by 2, which is 153. Now finally, the question is you need to select 3 students. Out of the 3 students, at least one girl. At least means minimum. Whenever you see the word at least, it's minimum, greater than or equal. At most means less than or equal. Maximum. At least means minimum. At most means maximum. Either less than or equal. At least means either greater than or equal. At most means either less than or equal. At most means maximum. So among 3 students, at least one girl. So 3 students, one girl minimum means 2 boys, one girl, or because of that R plus 1 boy, 2 girls, or all 3 are girls. At least one girl, it can be 2 girl or it can be 3 girl. So plus in between because of the word and. Comma indicates and here. Recently one of the company for your senior they asked a question related to that also. Comma means actually and. Comma indicates and. A comma B and C, that comma means and only there. Comma indicates and. Because of and here we have to do multiplication. 2 boys and one girl, 10C2, 8, so that's already you solved 360 this is right. This is already 360. One boy means 10, 8C2, which is nothing but 40, sorry 18 to 7 divided by 280, 640, and this is 8C3, 56, 696, right? You check it out for fifth one, we got 696. Calculations, that's what you need to be clear. 8C3, we taken one example already. 8C3 means 56. 8 girls, we need to select 3 girls. 8C3. Here, 10C1 into 8C2. 8C2 means 24. 24 into 10, 240. This already we solved just now. 10C2 into 8C1. That's the third question only. 8C3 means 8 into 7 into 6 divided by 3 factor. We got 8 into 7 finally 56. 696 is what? At least one girl while selecting 3 students. Question is at least one girl while selecting three students. So we're going with one girl, then we went with two girls, then three girls. 696 is what we got. Right. Next, committee, team. A three-member committee has to be formed from a group of 9 people. Here, any positions are given? No, when there is no positions, nothing, it's combinations only. If suppose three members committee should be formed from 9 people for secretary, president, vice president, if they use that word, then combinations will come. If they say some word like a three-member committee has to be formed from a group of 9 people for president, vice president, secretary, some words are used, some positions are given, then we have to think about combination. Okay, here positions are not given. A three-member committee need to be formed from a 9 people. So how many such committees can be formed? A simple 9C3, 9 into 8 into 7 divided by 6, which is 84. 9C3, 84 is your answer. Divide by 3 factorial 6. Nine C3, which is equal to 80. These are easy, sir. Okay. We'll discuss next level questions soon. What about this one? Everyone try this. 5 teams have to compete in a league with every team playing every other team exactly once before going to the next round. How many matches will have to be held to complete the league round of matches? Yes, 10. Okay, 5C2, which is equal to 10. And some people have a doubt, sir. I'm not understanding why you are applying combinations. Right, so listen, sir, see, India playing with Australia or Australia playing with India, it's one match. It's not different. If it is different, we have to go for permutation. India playing with Australia, Australia playing with India, it's considered as a one match only. If it is two matches, then it's permutation. Different means that's what. Here order is not important. Okay, it will be considered as one match only. India with Australia, Australia with India, one match only will consider. Right. So when order is not important, the combinations will come. Now I'll show you practically what is happening. Still many people have a doubt in your mind how you got those 10. I'll show practical example. This question is given in GATE exam. Previous question for this one also, this is also given in GATE exam, 84 one. Now see, I'm showing you the practical how we got 10. 5 teams, let us say A, B, C, D and E. As per the question, A playing with B, that's it. B playing with A is not the same, one match only. A playing with B or B playing with A, only one thing. So A playing with B, one match, A with C, A with D, A with E. 4 matches completed, 4. Then B with C, B with D, B with E, three matches. Don't argue why what about B with A? A playing with B, B playing with A is same. Okay. Now C with D, C with E, that's two more. C with D, C with E, two more. D with E, one. So total 10. That's the thing. Whatever we did manually here, this is 5 teams, okay. If they given 50 teams, something like that, it will take more time for you to solve an exam. Okay, so we need to find some logic. So here 5C2, here 4, here you have 3, here you have 2, here we have 1. Okay, committee forming, teams, all those basic stuff we are doing. Now this question, application, let me see how many of you can give the answer correctly. In how many ways can a cricket team of 11 members be selected? Only selection, I am not arranging them. Selected from 15 players so that a particular player is included and another particular player is left out. A particular player, let's say he is a captain, he must be there in the team, right? And one person having some injury, he left out. So out of 15 players, you need to select 11. Means 15 is 11, okay. But your problem, there are two issues. One person must be there, means you need to select now only 10 people, right? You need to select 10 people or 11 people. 10 because one person is already included. Initially, you have to select 11, but one person is already fixed. One candidate is included, particular player is included, another particular player is left out. So, what should be your answer now? Write in terms of NCR, then we'll simplify it. What is that NCR format? What is N and R? Give me an NCR format. Yes? 14C10? Is it or what? What see 15C11 normally, but here there is some changes. It's not 15C11. If they not give any condition, out of 15 we need to select 11 people, close. But here there is the conditions, right? So X and Y are two people, X must be there, Y should not be there. So I have now 13 people and two people decided. So now among 13 people I need to select 10 people. Why 10? If suppose question both to be excluded, then what should be your answer? Two particular people to be excluded. 13C11. Two particular pair to be included. Two particular players to be included. 13C9. Means we need to select remaining 9 people only. Already 2 people fixed. Remaining 9 only. 2 people to be excluded means you selected 0 people. But out of 15, 2 are not fit. We have only 13. Out of 13, you need to select 9 people. 13C9, 13C10, 13C11, when? You just try to understand. This question 13C10, sir, why 15 become 13 here? You are deciding about 2 people. We have only 13 remaining. Now why 10 here, sir? One person is already selected. If both are selected, both are to be included, then the answer is 13C9. Both are to be excluded, then answer is 13C11. So 13C10 difficult, sir. Yeah, what we can do, we can write this 13C10 as 13C3, 13 into 12 into 11 divided by 3 factorial 6. So 26 into 11, which is 286. 13C10 doing calculations is difficult, straightforward. I am not using NCR as n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. All those formulas I don't want. We given simple trick how to do calculations. In previous class permutations also we not used NPR formula. That notation we are using because options they will give in a 7P4 notation likewise. You should know what is that notation meaning, but we are not using n factorial divided by n minus r factorial, no such formulas required. We developed the formula already, but we are not applying that because we know the basic calculations how to do. 15 players, 11 to be selected, but there is a condition, 1 to be included, 1 to be left out. Now, handshakes. See, I hope, okay, when two people are meeting, we'll give handshake. Okay, A give to B or B give to A, it's a one handshake only. Okay, generally, you know, practically also, some people argue, sir, first A given to B, sir, then B given to A, sir. Generally, it's not happened, right? Practically, you think when people meet, they'll give handshake, that's it. So, first you raise the hand, next time B will raise the hand and they'll give. That's not generally not happen. Okay, one pair, it's like A given to B or B given to A. Okay, yeah, anybody can take the lead and give the handshake. One time they'll take the handshake, that's it. So one handshake only. A to B or B to A will be considered as one handshake. So automatically it's a combinations. Order is not important. A to B, B to A considered as only same. So two people required for one handshake. NC2 is nothing but equal to 66. Why NC2? Out of number of people in the room, two people they'll give handshake. So that will be considered as 1. So N into n minus 1 divided by 2 is 66. Again, don't do, sir, I'm good in quadratic equations. I know minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4 is divided by 2a. All those formula not required. Very simple. Product of two terms should be equal to 132. Difference of 1, it's 12 into 11, right? N value 12. 12 into 11 is 132. Okay, we need two terms, 1 and with a difference of 1. Product of those two should be 132. N value is 12. N minus 1, 11 also, N value 12 only. Handshakes are why NC2, why not NC3? That's what first you question yourself. Because next for triangle, I'll take NC3. For straight lines, I'll take NC2. Why 2 there? Why here 3? For rectangle also, I'll take NC2 only. For parallelogram also, I'll take NC2 only. Why not NC4? You may question. So you first try to understand why the 2, why combinations only. You question yourself, please. Right. So handshakes, team related stuff we discussed. Matches done. Now see the next question. Straight lines. Two questions here. No three are collinear, only 5 points are collinear. That's a two different questions for the same data. How many straight lines can be drawn? Through 15 given points. When no three are collinear, that's first question. Next question, when only 5 points are collinear. First of all, what is collinear meaning? You recall your intermediate. Okay, those who are done with intermediate and joined engineering. In second year mathematics, okay, you have points, 3 points are given. Okay, you are calculating area of triangle equal to 0. Then we call it like a collinear. Or we'll calculate the slope between points. When slopes are equal, we are saying, actually, yeah, collinear means slopes are equal. When slope is equal, triangle cannot be formed. That's why area of triangle 0. You people proved that, okay, given points are collinear means you take an area of triangle. Because when points are in same line, same slope, triangle cannot be formed. Area of triangle will be 0 only. Our slope must be same. That's what the thing, collinear. So first thing what they given is, you have 15 points. No points are collinear means directly out of 15, I can select 2. So 15 into 14 divided by 2, 105 straight lines can be created. First question, there are no collinear points. No 3 are collinear means no 3 points are forming same slope. First one. But second question, we have a good learning. First thing, this is 15C2. Are you understanding why 15C2? Why 2? We can join when you have 2 points joining, we can form a straight line. You have 15 points joined. Okay. Second one you need to understand bit better, my dear. 5 are collinear means those 5 points are in the same slope. It can be vertical, it can be horizontal, it can be like this also. Lot of people slope same means you consider only horizontal, you consider only vertical, it can be any stage. But 5 are in the same line. Meaning is that these 5 points are maintaining same slope. Okay. Now, what is the problem? Out of 15 points, these 5 are like this. Okay, remaining 10 points maybe here, one here, one here. Okay, remaining 10 points here and there, it will be something like this. The shortcut one first let me give. Second thing I'll give the clarity how we got here. This is 10 points here plus 5, 15. Shortcut thing what we can do is out of 15C2, remove 5C2. Why I am removing 5C2 is, see, total 15 points, 15C2 means 105 straight lines is there. But 5 are collinear, remove straight lines which is formed from that, put only plus 1. What is this meaning? Please understand, don't try to back in exam. You use this method. But what is that plus 1? Why minus 5C2 is? Listen, you should consider all these 5 points as one line only. That is why plus 1. Don't say, sir, A, B, C, D, A to B one line, sir, A to C one line, sir, B to C one line, C to D one line, B to D one line. Don't, this should be all considered as a one line only. This is 5 points, right? This 5 points should be taken as only one line. And okay, this is 4, 5, 6. I have extra point here. Okay. This is why I'm taking, I should take that as all as one line only. We removed 5C2 and added 1. 15C2 means 105, 5C2 means 10. Adding 1, you will get 96. But many people have a doubt. Sir, how can you do that? Okay, I'm saying you are wrong procedure. You take A to B one line, A to C one line, A to D as one line, B to C one line, B to D one line. You should count all those things, sir. You are doing wrong here. No, dear, this is the procedure. You need to take all those as one line only. I'll give the another method, but don't apply this second method in exam. Second method is only for your understanding. Now, I have total 15 points. These 15 points are split into 10 NC. NC means non-collinear, dear. NCL I am writing non-collinear. 5 are collinear. 10 non-collinear, 5 are collinear, right? My second method is, see, 10C2 I am writing first. 10C2. What is the 10C2? Take 2 points from if it is non-collinear, no problem. I can take 2 points, any 2 points from that straight line can be formed. 10C2, right? Plus 1 from collinear, 1 from non-collinear. I am showing you this is one line. These are 2 non-collinear I picked. This is also one straight line only. 1 from collinear I taken, 1 from non-collinear I taken. All different combinations. That's what 10C1 into 5C1 plus 1. What is that 1? What is that plus 1? All collinear should be considered as 1 point. What is 10C2 is 45. 10C2 is 45. 10C1 into 5C1 50 plus 1 it's 96 only. This is what is happening internally. This entire should be considered as one line. We can take 2 points required here, 2 from non-collinear. Sir, why can't you take 2 from collinear? All collinear should be taken as only one line. Don't say 5C2 separately. Entire collinear you should consider as one line only. Don't split it. It's not only here. Going forward, there are a lot of discussions we'll do. Again, I require that point. If it is same slope, okay, you should consider only one line. Same slope, this all points you should consider as one line only. Right? Okay. I'll check this. I have one question. Later I'll check whether you understand this or not. Okay. Only 5 points are collinear out of 15. How we did is 15C2 minus 5C2 plus 1 or 10C2 out of non-collinear 10 points we taken 2. 10C1, 5C1, 1 from non-collinear, 1 from collinear plus 1, that one line is directly from collinear. I believe that you people understand a bit. Okay, we'll see. There is one more practice question. Now, same question I entered into triangles. Instead of straight line, now triangle. For triangle, how many points required? So, what is the first one answer? No 3 are collinear means? Yes? 15? C3, first one. But second one, what is the condition again? Second one, 5 points are collinear. If you join points from collinear, triangle cannot be formed. When it is same slope, join, area of triangle is 0. If you have 3 points in the same line joining, it will be a single line. Triangle cannot be formed. If it is triangle also, area is 0 for that. So, now triangle, same data, triangle. First question answer as you people mentioned 15C3, which is 15 into 14 into 13 divided by 6. 3 2 times, 3 5 times. This is 35 into 13 or 91 into 5, which is 455. First one answer. Second one, apply this in shortcut in exam. 15C3 minus 5C3. Why minus 5C3? Guys, why minus 5C3? Yes? With collinear points, we cannot form triangle. So out of total 15 points, okay, we taken all triangles, but with that collinear, triangle cannot be formed. We removed those with collinear. We have 5 collinear points. With that, what are the triangles can be formed? We are removing it because it's not possible. So 15C3 minus 5C3, 445. But for your understanding purpose, I'll give the second method. A lot of people again have a doubt how that 445. So I'll literally show all those 445 with that diagram approach. We'll see. Okay, but in exam, I'm strongly recommending you people this one only. Why can't plus one at the end? Previously we taken plus one. Right now, what about that plus one? Collinear joining line can be formed, not triangle. Okay, some people, so for triangle plus 3, for straight line plus 1, no plus 1 plus 3 here. Plus 1 only for straight line. Understand those things. And many people mistake in exam is not adding this plus 1 for triangle. Make sure that plus 1 should be added. Whether it is direct approach or indirect approach, plus 1 you need to put. Okay. Now, for this one to give justification, 5 points now I am taking horizontally. 5 points are collinear, this 5, and I have 10 points here and there randomly. Okay, now see, I am forming a triangle here. Is this valid or not? Is this triangle valid? This is a straight line required. This all 3 points, I have 3 points. All 3 I taken from non-collinear. I can take 3 non-collinear and I can join. So means 10C3. I am writing here 10C3. What's the 10C3? Take 3 points from non-collinear and do. It will be 120. 10 into 90, 720 divided by 6, 120. Yeah. 10C3 is 120 only. Next, 3 non-collinear. I can take 2 non-collinear, 1 from collinear. Any issue? See, still triangle can be formed. But this is 2 non-collinear, 1 from collinear. Means 10C2 into 5C1. 10C2 is 45 into 5 means 225. 225 into 5 is 120. 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 2 10C2 into, okay, 5C1 will give 225. I need totally how many points for triangle? 3 points. Take 3 directly from non-collinear, or 2 from non-collinear, 1 from collinear. Next, 1 from non-collinear, 2 from this also, okay. I'll show that here. I taken 2 points from this is what? 1 non-collinear, 2 from still triangle can be formed. Right. So that's what 10C1 10, 5C2 10, 100, 100, 220, 220 plus 225, 445. That's what you got the answer already, 445. Exam, this method is recommended 15C3 minus 5C3 directly, but this is only for your understanding. You may have a question later how those things practically I need some imagination in your mind means okay you can go in this way. All 3 points from non-collinear, 1 from non-collinear, 2 from collinear, or 2 from non-collinear, 1 from collinear. You can pick different combinations. Okay, it will take all those possibilities and it will put it here as 445. This method is recommended only for your understanding. In exam, you should use that okay NC3 minus this model, 15C3 minus 5C3 only. Now, this question, I'll wait for your answers here. 7R on straight line means 7R collinear, meaning is that 7R on straight line means 7R non-collinear. So, what's your answer? 16.7 are collinear. On straight line is there collinear? Right, so first one is 16C3, so 16C2 minus 7C2. 16C2, 16 into 15 divided by 2. We got, okay, 8 into 15, 120 minus 7C2. We have to remove. So 7 into 6, 21 will be gone. Sorry, 7 into 6 divided by 2, right? So 21, yeah. So out of 120, 20 will be removed. 16C2 minus 7C2, first one. 16 into 15 divided by 2, which is 120. Plus 1 also there, right? That's what, see, that plus 1 is going to help you a lot. Plus 1 is important. All 7 collinear points will form a straight line. Second one, 16C3 minus 7C3. 16C3, 16 into 15 into 14 divided by 6. So 2 times 5 times 8. 40 into 14, 560 minus 35. 525 you will get. Option D, 100 and 525, check it out once. 16C3, I think it's 560. Seven points are on straight line out of 16. Okay, so far we are done with straight lines, triangles, but still handshakes also fine. Still we need to extend the discussion for rectangle and parallelograms as well. Now the question is regarding diagonals. Diagonals for a regular polygon of 10 sides. Note down the question, but below this, please draw the pentagon and let me know how many diagonals for pentagon. For square, how many diagonals? Square, two diagonals. Okay, note down this question, but draw the pentagon. How many diagonals? Please let me know. And there is one good point regarding pentagon. You can get that an extra point. Draw a pentagon diagram. This is decagon. I know 10 sides is a decagon, but draw pentagon. Let me know how many number of diagonals. Everybody know when there are four sides, there are two diagonals here. We saw rectangle, two diagonals, rhombus, two diagonals, parallelogram, two diagonals, square, two diagonals. Okay. Pentagon, draw the diagram. Let me know how many diagonals for pentagon. We'll solve for this 10 sides, don't worry. In one of the company, they asked to write the program for this also. They given n sides of a regular polygon, n is given. You need to print the output as number of diagonals. This will be diagonals actually. Okay. Now, number of diagonals, how many you got? Pentagon. 5. The good property, one special property for pentagon is number of sides equal to number of diagonals. A polygon with number of sides equal to number of diagonals is only one, that is nothing but pentagon. A polygon which is having number of sides equal to number of diagonals is nothing but pentagon. Only one polygon having that property. This is diagonal only. This is also diagonal. This is diagonal 3, 4 and 5. We have 5 diagonals for pentagon, but they are asking for decagon 10 sides. But see, okay, I don't want to give the formula directly. We together develop the formula now. How many points here for pentagon? 5 points. How many straight lines can be created? With 5 points, number of straight lines? Number of straight lines, 5 points means 5C2, 5C2, 10. Is it 10? How many points are there? 5 in polygon, regular polygon, no. Okay, definitely they are not collinear. Points are not in collinear. No 3 points are collinear. More than 2 points, there is nothing collinear will form. So number of straight lines is actually equal to number of sides plus number of diagonals. How many sides are there for pentagon? Okay, not only pentagon 5. Okay, total straight lines are 10. 5C to 10. Diagonals will be 5. This is the basic idea how the formula is developed. Not only for pentagon, for any polygon, number of straight lines formed in that is equal to number of sides plus number of diagonals. Number of straight lines is Depends on number of sites. If number of sites is 10, means 10 points are there, 10 C2, number of sites is n plus number of diagonals. Now I am giving you the formula. Number of diagonals is nothing but equal to what? NC2 NC2 minus n. This is the formula. But when you search in Google or textbooks, the formula will be different because what is NC2? N into n minus 1 divide by 2. You take n common and take the LCM. N minus 1 minus 2n. N minus 1 by 2. Yeah, this minus 2n will go there. One moment. Sorry. This is NC2 minus n. Yes, perfect. This is n minus 2. Only minus 2. That's it. So n into n minus 3 divided by 2. This is the formula you can find in your textbooks. If you want to write the program also, if number of sites is given, your output should be printed as n into n minus 3 divided by 2. You can find this formula in textbooks, but actually it's simple. Out of straight lines, we are removing the sides. Total straight lines we are calculating. You remove the sides. And in this question, total number of straight lines is 10C2. Remove sides 10. 10C2 is 45 minus 10 is 35. Or you can write the formula 10 into 10 minus 3 divided by 2. 10 into 7, 70 divided by 2, 35. For this question, number of sides is 10, right? Means number of points also 10. N value is also 10. Number of straight lines is equal. Sir, why you are giving all this story? You give me the formula directly. Okay, you may next time. Okay, n into n minus 2 may be taken by mistake in exam. So when you know the concept, automatically the things can be remembered in your mind. N into n minus 3 divided by 2, or else NC2 minus n, total number of straight lines, remove number of sides. So 10C2 minus 10, or you put that n value 10 here, you will get 35 as the answer. Simple. So number of diagonals. So diagonals completed, straight lines, triangles, handshakes. Okay, number of teams or committee formed. Next one, rectangles and parallelograms. This is question given in GATE exam for 2 marks. Question given in GATE exam already. How many rectangles can be observed in this diagram? Right. It's 2 by 4 rectangular grid, means 2 rows and 4 columns are there. If you recall, in counting figures topic, we already discussed this. In your regular classes for counting figures, we already discussed triangles. Sorry, triangles we discussed not with combination concept. Rectangles and parallelogram both discussed, the same questions is already done. But I'm just recalling here for you people, okay, why you are applying combinations. Listen, for rectangle, if we have two horizontal lines and two vertical lines intersecting, can we find rectangle? Here, how many horizontal lines required? Two horizontal. How many vertical required? Two vertical. In this diagram, how many horizontal lines are there? How many vertical are there? How many horizontal lines? Three horizontal lines. How many vertical lines? Five vertical lines. For one rectangle, how many required? Two. Among three horizontal lines, take only two and intersect. See, with only horizontal lines, rectangle cannot be formed. With only vertical, I cannot form intersecting and two horizontal and two vertical lines. Among vertical 5, I have to select 2. I'll show one case here. I am taking these two vertical lines. I am taking out of 5 those two vertical lines. Out of these three, I'll show one practical. These two horizontal lines I'm taking. Here we can find a rectangle. We can find a rectangle here. All those combinations it will do. C is for combination. All different combinations it will do. 3C2 is 3. 5C2 is 10. 3 into 10, 30. Option C. 30 rectangles are there. Sir, I want to know practically. You can see 10, 8 directly there, right? One box if you see 8 directly. Then you can take 2 at a time. Horizontally 2 at a time, vertically 2 at a time, 3 at a time, 4 at a time. All combinations if you try, will get 30. But that is what we discussed in counting figures topic. If anyone absent for any of the basic classes, all videos are uploaded in my YouTube channel. Every topic, counting figures or whatever it might be, everything available. You go through it once. We don't have idea of how to do manually calculating this rectangle, parallelogram, okay, straight lines. All straight lines discussion happened in counting figures. Triangles we discussed in counting figures topic, not with combinations, normally how to do. Rectangle we discussed there. Parallelogram also we discussed there. You please go through that and learn. If you missed any regular classes, okay, regarding those topics, go through it and learn. It's high time you need to know all the topics. Now parallelogram, this is also question given in GATE exam. A set of 4 parallel lines intersect with another set of 5 parallel lines. How many parallelograms are formed? See, for parallelogram, no, 2 parallel lines intersect with another 2 parallel lines, parallelogram will be formed. Once 2 different sets are there, here also 2 different sets. One set is having 4 parallel lines, another set is having 5 parallel lines. Those are intersected, they given the question. Now they are asking how many parallelograms are formed. A set of 4 parallel lines intersect with another set of 5 parallel lines. How many parallelograms are formed? So for parallelograms, I am just giving you the idea. You can find similar to rectangle. Here rectangle is one type of parallelogram. This is one parallelogram. Two parallel lines from one side. This is parallel lines from another side. You can find there is a parallelogram form. I need 2 parallel lines. So out of 4 in set 1. In set 1 I have to take 2 parallel lines. In another set I need to take 2 parallel lines. Don't take 4 from one group. I need 4 lines, okay. For parallelogram 4 lines required, for rectangle 4 lines required. Don't take all 4 from one set. If we take all 4 from this set, parallelogram is not formed. 2 from this, 2 from another, they have to intersect. So 4C2 is nothing but 6, 5C2 is 10, 60 is the answer. Sir, I want to check this manually. I'll draw a diagram. You please go home and try all possibilities. We'll get 60 in this manual diagram. This is what? 4 parallel lines, one set. 5 parallel lines in another set. You draw this diagram. Write calculate all 1 group, 2 group, 3 4 all different things. Here you will get 60. This is actually the question. 4 parallel lines in one set, 5 parallel lines in another set. I draw 6, sorry. I'll remove one. Yeah. 5 in another set. If they intersect, how many parallelograms can be formed? A lot of people will calculate only here 4, sir, here 4, here 4, 12 is the answer. But no, we should try all cases. 1, 2 at a time. For your information, this is also a parallelogram. I'll just highlight. This part is also parallelogram only. This is also parallelogram. It should not be horizontal only. Vertical also fine. That's also a parallelogram. All different combinations you need to count. Those were discussed in counting figures topic already. So this is what applications related to combination. So I hope we covered all those lists what we mentioned initially. Yeah, triangles completed, diagonals done, rectangle, parallelogram, handshake, matches, team selection. So in day 1 also we mentioned same thing. In introduction, we started permutations as selection and arrangement, combinations only selection or choosing, and we already started with factorial, very basic, how to count, principles of counting. When there is and, we need to do multiplication. When it is or, we need to do addition. And we taken that with example also. When it is and, why multiplication? When it is or, why you have to do addition? We started from there, and we given some situations for you. You have to decide whether it is permutation or combination. We started from there because people will confuse where to apply permutation, where to apply combination. We given some scenarios and we asked you people to select it. If anyone absent for the previous session, video is already there. You kindly go through it. And there itself we given in previous class itself we mentioned clearly. These are the different applications we are going to discuss for combinations later, and we done with that. And we developed the formula for permutation. Why NPR is given as that with some basic example. And why for n people, arranging n people, why n factorial, we started there. And how to do calculations without using any formula for NPR, we discussed that. And there we developed NCR formula, why NCR formula is given like that. And for NCR also we discussed basic calculations, how to do, what is the internal meaning, all this stuff we discussed in previous class. Then immediately we started for n digit numbers, discussion related to permutation. And then in today's session, okay, after that, and this is what in permutation now. In permutations, we are done with these cases only. N digit number with repetition, without repetition cases, with condition n digit, repetition not allowed, repetition allowed, and with certain conditions as well. It should be an even number, odd number, divisible by 4, all those stuff we discussed. Second, we went for a word, vowels together, okay, or consonants to be together, starting with vowels, ending with consonant, all those stuff. Then alternate case, no two girls together, no two boys together. So all this stuff is what we discussed in permutations. In today's session, this all covered. This is the only thing missed for few people in previous session. So no two boys together, no two girls together, all this. For the word ranking, what is the rank for the word as per the dictionary order? Right? So see how many letters are here? 4 letters, 4 factorial, total 24. In dictionary order, total 24 letters will be there. So ranking should be from 1 to 24 only. For the word, okay, as it is 4 letters, how many ways different words can be formed is 24 words. 4 factorial, 24. It can be 1 to 24 is the rank for this word. So what is the exact answer? See, first thing, if you put in alphabetical order, D should be first one, then O, then R, then W. Starting with D, next 3 letters, 3 factorial, which is equal to 6. But is word should be start with which letter? I have to find the rank for the word, that word name itself word only. Right, so I want for that word, okay. Or work, okay, maybe to avoid confusion, for the word work I want. The terminology, word again, I may be confusing for you. Okay, this is in alphabetical order D, K, O, R. I need to find the rank for word work. Work is having 4 letters, 4 factorial, 24 is the total number. Your answer should be from 1 to 24. Hope you cleared with that. What is the first one ranking, you know? Rank 1 is DKOR is the first rank. W, DK, D is not there, right? Okay. I removed the word D and again that same perception. Yeah, for the word work, we are finding the rank. As you people mentioned, we have 4 letters, 4 factorial 24. Your rank should be from 1 to 24. We have to take this in alphabetical order. K, O, R, W. First rank is actually for K, O, R, W is the first one. Last rank is reverse of this. W, R, O, K is 24th rank. As per dictionary order, yes, dictionary order we have to start with K first. W with the last one. The KORW is the first rank, WROK is 24th rank. But work is not last one, right? So we need to find for work. So first thing, start with K, still 3 positions. This can be arranged in 3 factorial, which is equal to 6. Means from 1 to 6, K only starting letter, but I don't want that range. Next one with O. After K, what is there? O. Starting with O, again 3 factorial 6. This is from 7 to 12 ranking. 1 to 6, then 7 to 12. 7 to 12 is starting with O. Next is R, 3 factorial 6. This is from 1 to 6. This is from 7 to 12. This is from 13 to 18. But still, my first letter is not satisfied. My first letter should be W. Now, W, yeah, this is from 19 to 24. So, my answer should be from 19 to 24. Now, after W, in alphabetical order, what we take in K, O, R, W. So, W is done. Next, first starts with K only. It will start WK. After W, it will take again first letter K. Okay, WK, is it satisfied? Our aim is for what? Work. Okay, in this 19 to 24, no, first this is 2 factorial, 2 ways. WK means this is 19 and 20 rank. But I don't want 19 and 20, I want WO. WK gone. After K, what is check? O. WO is okay. This is 21 and 20. Rank will be 21 or 22. Right. After K gone, it will start with, sorry, after O. After O gone, among 21 and 22, 21 is WOKR. First it will start again with K. Next one is WORK. So 22 is the rank of that. This is without repetition. With repetition also you can try India for the word India. The same procedure is same. India is totally 5 letters, 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial. We'll get 60. From 1 to 60, your answer should be there. India is 5 letters, but 2 letters are repeating. I is repeated twice. 5 factorial divided by 2. We'll get 60. Out of 60, your rank should be there. 1 to 60. So you have to do in the same way. Okay, going minimizing. Okay, not cover this topic wantedly in the previous because long back in TCS they asked, and recently no company is stretching about this area. So this is just to give the idea for you to recall how to do ranking. As per the English dictionary order, they'll mention that in the question.